everybody, and this is Scott from the Groomsman. How you doing? It's been a while. Too long, I know. I went on the thing and got this group started and everything else, and been pretty absent lately. I have been working a lot of hours. I've been working 60 hours a week at the moment, something like that. Add a couple more hours starting next week, but hey, you got to do it while you can do it, right? Because eventually, when you get old enough, you can do it. So what do we got today? I don't know. I don't even remember the last time I shaved. That tells you something, right? But you can see I have heavy growth. I have 5+ days easily. I'm going to be using this beautiful razor here. This is the Fatip Open Comb Slant. The reason I'm choosing this razor is I got so much growth, and no, I'm not just out of a shower, that I need something that's going to give me a good, mild type shave, but yet has the open combs to go through a thick, heavy beard. I'm going to be using a Euromax blade by Virtus. These are made in India. My wife is actually a wet shaver too, so she has a leaf and a twig to go with it. She does use a Starburst Gillette, a Lady Gillette from time to time. But these are her blades. You know, they say everyone's got their type of blade that they like, that works best for them. And with her leaf, I'm the one that loads it. She gets, with these Euromaxes, she gets about 6 or 7 shaves with them. Whereas with Darko Titans and stuff, I'm usually having to change that. So I'm going to go ahead and get this razor loaded up. I still got to make a lather. And even, believe it or not now, my wife is actually a bowl latherer too. And what I have found, I had to get rid of my copper one because I tried an experiment with it, and the experiment didn't go good. Let's just say that. And I'm not gonna use my face with acid all over. So this is just a plastic. It's somewhat deep. I mean, here's the handle of the razor. It is full handle deep for the razor. It's a good close to 3 inches deep. This is just a salsa bowl. Yes, it's not textured, but you don't need a textured bowl. Some will say it works best, but to be honest with you, if you know how to work the brush, it don't. So, creating my sandwich, placing my blade here. And I know people go all the time, oh man, slants, they look intimidating. I can't do it. But the thing about it is, the slants, the way they're built and the way they go against the skin, creates a very, very small type of gap there. So to be honest with you, most slants actually aren't that bad. I'm not going to say that there isn't slants out there that'll just peel your face off, because there is some. I'm going to be using Hub City Soap Company's Red Cabin in the Woods. This was a gift to me from a friend, Michelle out of California. She's on here from time to time and watching us. And I'm going to go ahead and get wetted up, get soap, get the lather built, and get going, all right? So just wet my face up really good. All right, I like to give it a pre-rinse, pre-wet before I go ahead and shave it up. And being I haven't shaved in a while, my face might be a little sensitive to this, so we'll see how this goes. But I'm not too worried. Get my brush wet. I do tub loading, This ain't going nowhere. My wife's a wet shaver now too, and been using my soaps. So what I do to wet is I get this, rinse it out, and then I literally just put it into the tub. And I know it gets, you're going to hear everyone, oh, it gets gross. But you want to vigorously whisk it with your brush for a good about 25, 30 seconds, right? Because what you're doing is you're loading that brush up. And it helps when you seal this back up. It keeps that soap kind of hydrated. So when you pull your brush tips out and you start to see them sticking like that, sticking together, you're real close, so give it another couple whisks in there to soften that soap up. And then you can just see how the soap is sticking to one side. That means you got enough on your brush, because that's one of the most common things with tub loading. Everyone's like, well, how long do you tub load? Well, it kind of depends, your stiffness, your brush, and how vigorous you go at it. And then you just, you close it up and you're good to go. Dry out my hands here. So, you know, I guess I should probably give you the scent profile on this thing, right? That's what most people ask for. It has like a cinnamon type. There's a definitely wood scent there. You know, yeah, this doesn't say jack crap about the scent profile. You know, this is a beef tallow base, but I get a little bit of woods, a little bit of cinnamon type smell out of this. Not a super strong cinnamon smell. You know, it's meant to mimic some sort of cedarish type smell with, you know, hints of. So then what I do is I add a little bit of water to my bowl. Take this, and then just start building your lather in your bowl. And I definitely need to add more water. I do not have enough. This is a pretty thirsty soap, to be honest. I would not nearly add this much water anyway. Then again, if the soap, which it has sat a while, if it sits a while and stuff. And there we go. Nice yogurt type consistency. Wet my face up again. You know, and I'm gonna be straight with you. I'm not one of those people sitting here claiming to be a lather expert. It's subjective too, right? Everybody's lather's different. As in what you prefer, how you like it. So much is going everywhere here. This I need slicker, so I made it a little bit thinner. Work it into my beard here. I need a slicker soap when dealing with as much hair as I got going on here. Alright, there we go. All lathered up, all soaped up. Look pretty good. God, I got so much freaking growth that it just through the lather like nothing. And look at that shave. Super mild, just whacking through the hair. No pull, no drag at all. And I have 5+ days, and as you can see, I have what some people try to chase, which would be a very full beard. I could grow a full beard. You know, you can see that I have heavy growth everywhere. And just, hey, it's just cutting through that hair like it's nothing. This razor. It's not, you know, and I'm gonna be honest, this comes from, I think I got mine from Ferdinand Shaving. I don't know who else carries this thing, but Ferdinand carries it. It was like $40. This razor is, you know, it's like a gold chrome, you know, it's not real gold. It's obviously some sort of fake gold over. You know, it's not a stainless steel razor or anything like that, you know, and I mean, I've made a collection video. I have Council, I have an Ambassador, I have, you know, I don't have no Rocknell Sailor like JD does, but I got a fair amount of razors, you know, I got toggles and I got over 300 actually. I got a lot, and I have a lot into my collection, money-wise. Because I am a collector. I'm just not one that really likes to collect modern razors. You know, if I buy it and I like it, cool. If I don't, I get rid of it. If I'm being honest. And I have one that I'm going to be probably putting up on the chopping block. I bought the Asylum Injector, and it's not a bad razor. I'm not going to say that it's bad, right? It's not. It is very well built. It's stainless steel. Takes an injector. It's just not my cup of tea, man. I don't like that razor. So rather than hold on to something that's, you know, a couple $100. I'm gonna just sell it off. 450 giveaways coming up. I made that announcement a while back. We're getting there. We're at 424. So again, like and subscribe. You know, anyone you think who would like our channel or whatever, send them on up. You know, we have a good group of people who are more than willing to ever answer questions that anyone might have. Fayez and Jonathan or JD that we've been calling him lately have a ton of modern razors. I have a few, not many. I sink most of my money into my collection on vintage, so I have a lot of vintage razors. I can't say I can shave with any vintage Gillette that any of you would like to know about, but I pretty dang close could shave to about any one of them. I have almost any razor other than a bottom dial and a red dot from like 1930 up. I have pretty much all Gillettes. I do have a ton of gems. I do got a ton of injector razors and stuff too. I dare say I have almost all the injectors. There's a couple that I'm missing, like the Executive or whatever the one is from Japan, whatever that one's called. I'm missing that one. Jonathan one day is gonna sell me his. He just doesn't realize it yet. I have a ton of razors, and I'll try anything once, or at least attempt to try something once. As in recent memory, I remember in a video, I went to try something, and as much as I wanted to do it for you all, I couldn't do it. And I don't remember even what it was. I think it was like a vintage crappy blade, I think is what it was. To be honest with you, a lot of vintage blades pretty much suck. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, there's an exception to every rule, right? But I'm telling you straight up, I've tried a lot of vintage blades, and they just suck. For other than reasons of holding them, they suck, you know? So, get cleaned up here, do my second quick pass, and then my afterthoughts. Other than, this is a great razor, you know, this soap isn't bad. I don't think I've ever used it, to be honest with you. Got nice cream soap. I don't have to make this quick. I just had one of my best friends call me, and I have a feeling it might be something about camping, because, you know, it is Labor Day weekend. He's heading to my hometown, which is way up in the middle of the sticks near Traverse City, and we have another home up there, and he might need to park his trailer for the night because I said something about it to him. My wife did give me permission to grow a beard, but I'm gonna just go, because it's funny, because anytime, you know, I talk about any of that stuff with her, she's always like, you know, that person looks gross with a beard, or, you know, lots of serial killers have goatees or mustaches, so I figure I probably shouldn't, you know, grow a beard or a goatee. Alright, done. Ugh. Get this all cleaned off here. Well, I appreciate you all stopping by, for those of you who do stop by. And if you haven't, please subscribe, you know. We're going to have a 450 person giveaway. And, man, I'll let the cat out of the bag. I'm thinking, we're going to get, because I'm going to be the one sponsoring this giveaway. I'm going to be giving away something vintage at 450. We're getting there where I got to start kind of doing nice giveaways, right? Even though I did give away a really nice razor to Sig Solo a while back. That was I don't remember, that's 100 or 150. I don't remember what it was. he won a number 58, aluminum number 58 from me, which is really nice, or from us as a groomsman. I'm gonna be the one sponsoring this one around. We usually, though, go in on it together, so there's a good chance that all the groomsmen will, well, no, they will. There ain't a good chance. They will. They'll all pitch in with it. I'm thinking I might give away Fat Boy, to be honest with you. I got a couple laying around, so yeah, I think we're going to go with the 450 giveaway is going to be a Fat Boy, but you have to be, you know, someone who comes and watches our videos frequently, because it's not like I'm going to advertise it out there. You either come and know that there's a giveaway for it and win it or not, all right? Because we base it on people who comment. You see, I got a couple weepers there, but not too bad. All right, well, thank you all for joining me, and stay classy, everybody. And I'm going to try to get around to making more videos, and I want to make some how-to videos, too. I've been in contact with a couple people. I'm going to try to learn how to deconstruct a, like, say, Fat Boy or Slim, and show you how to, like, clean the internals of it, right? Deconstruct. I'm not going into the I'm going to repair razors thing. That's not happening. All right. I have been looking into getting into some doing some copper plating, possibly, just because I can get my hands on some equipment to do so. And I got a guy who loves the copper color and would love some razors copper plated. So thinking about going down that route. But all right, thank you all. Stay classy and have a good day.